We're good. So I have got a couple of new clubs in the bag, which we're going to talk about. Let's start off with wedges first. So I carry 3 wedges, TaylorMade MG2, milled grind 2, the ones with the rusty faces, 60 degree, 56, 52. I definitely need to work on my wedge game. That's one of my weaknesses. Hopefully playing more golf, practicing a bit more, my wedges can become killer. So then moving into my irons, I've got 40 pitching wedge in these, the TaylorMade P7 MCs. Beautiful looking iron. Fell in love with them as soon as I saw them. When I tested them last summer, put them straight in the bag. I love this muscle cavity, it gives me a little bit of protection. But what I think will be really interesting this year, with me playing more golf, will I look to maybe change for a more forgiving set, potentially, because I'm now thinking more about score and playing well, or could even possibly go the other way. If I'm starting to play really well and starting to strike it pure, who knows? I might even want something a little bit slimmer, something a bit more blade-like, because I've had blades in the bag before. Next club, I'll be honest, it is one of my favourites, my 2-iron. I've got the Titleist U500. I like the 2-iron because for me, I use it a lot off the tee, certainly when I'm trying to play a tight hole. But what again will be interesting this year, because I'm not going to be playing the same golf course all the time. I'm going to be playing links golf courses. I'm going to be playing in the rain, the wind. I'll be playing in sunny days, hopefully. So this club might be the one that I switch out a little bit. Maybe I'll introduce a hybrid, something a little bit more forgiving, something that's going to help me play a different type of shot. But at the moment, I've got the Titleist U500 2-iron in the bag. 3-wood, no introduction needed. I can't, again, see me changing this. You know, if you've been a big fan of my channel for a long time, I've got the Cobra King F7. 14.5 degrees. I don't use it loads, but when I do, I typically like it. You might have seen, I sometimes get a little bit prone to topping a 3-wood or 2. Hopefully, that's going to be one of my goals this year, not to top a 3-wood. Apart from that, I love hitting it. It's great into par 5s on long par 4s, certainly when I'm hitting to the green, and I can't see it going anywhere yet. Now the next club is one of my new ones that I'm putting in the bag, certainly for this first round of golf that I'm going to be doing soon. And it might come to a shock for many people who watch the review, because in the review, I didn't hole anything. And I mean that. I was on the putting green for ages testing this putter and I didn't hole anything. However, I'm willing to give it another shot because I think it could really suit me. I've gone with the Odyssey 10. This is the one with the 2-ball line, so it's got the 2 balls on top with the black line going through the middle. I'm a big fan of lining my golf ball up on the green, and again, because I'm playing more golf, I'm going to be able to figure out reading greens again, maybe introduce a little bit of aim point that I've done in the past to help me again optimize my performance. So with the black line, lining the ball up, I think this could be a game changer. I've had the even roll in the bag for a long time, but it's time for a change. For how long? Time will tell. So before moving into the last new club in the bag, I just want to touch on ball. Not surprised to many people, I'm going to be using the Titleist Pro V1 at the moment. Anyway, this is the new version, the one to come out this year. Only because it's so good. I do like this ball a lot. But golf ball is definitely going to be a category that I'm going to experiment a little bit more when I'm out on the golf course playing, because I think you get a really good view on the performance of a golf ball when you actually play with it. So I'm really interested to try the new TaylorMade TP5, for example, Bridgestone golf balls I've been a big fan of, and also whatever pops up throughout the year. Golf ball is Pro V1 at the moment, but we'll see what happens throughout this season. Now, before I move on to the last club, I'll explain why I've switched this club out of the bag recently. You might have known for a couple of years, I've been a big fan of the Cobra Drivers. I used the F9. Last year I used the Speed Zone Extreme. And a lot of that choice was down to the fact that I was out on the golf course playing and I wasn't maybe swinging as fast as I have done in the past. You might have seen the video I did recently where I've gradually, not by a lot, but I've slightly increased my club head speed. I'm going to continue on that journey a little bit throughout the season. And those type of drivers are great for forgiveness, but what I've found is that it doesn't really pump the ball out there. And I think I'm looking for a little bit more distance this year. If I can hit it closer to the green, potentially I can score better. So, a little shift at the moment, and this is the club I'm going to put in the bag as we start this new season. It's under the classic head cover, but this is the Ping G425, and I've gone with, at the moment, this might be a brave choice, the LS Tech, the low spin driver. I'm swinging it a little bit faster, therefore I can handle, hopefully, a slightly lower spinning driver. We'll see again. If performance drops and I'm not hitting as many fairways and I'm finding that actual distance over accuracy isn't the way forward, I can easily switch this to the Max driver, which I said was one of the most forgiving drivers this year. Guys, Friday, 4 p.m. GMT, put it in your diary, break 75, 12 golf courses, me, guests, different playing partners. Let's see how we get on. I think there's going to be triumphs. I'm also scared of a few failures. Let's see what happens. But make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you Friday, 4 p.m. Do not miss it.